Hello everyone, Miss Kayla here, the Coordinator of Youth Services for Schenectady County Public Library. Today I want to invite you to participate in our Kindness Photo Challenge. Last month I loved seeing the pictures of decorated pumpkins that you shared with us on social media. This month I want to see a picture of you with your favorite book that inspires you to be kind, generous, giving, and groovy. Pete the cat knows that kindness rocks and reminds us it is always possible to be kind. So number 1, take a picture of yourself with your favorite book that inspires kindness in you. Number 2, share that photo with Miss April. Her email address is here. When you send that email, please include in the subject line, Kindness Photo Challenge. Thank you so much. And then, number 3, remember that when you send that to us, you are giving us permission to use that photo in a video that we'll be releasing in December. And that video will be on our social media platforms. So if you want to see yourself with your kindness book and many other library friends with their books that make them feel kind, then check back in December. Remember, kindness rocks. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Miss Julie and I work for the Schenectady County Public Library. Today we are going to be doing a story time about winter animals and hibernation. Does anyone know what the word hibernation means? Well, in the wintertime, some animals sleep all winter long. One of the most popular hibernating animals is a bear. So we're going to read a book called Bear Snores On, and we're also going to read a book called William's Winter Nap. But to get started, let's sing our hello song. So today we are going to clap our hands and wave our hands and stomp our feet. The song goes like this. We wave and sing hello, we wave and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we wave and sing hello. We clap and sing hello, we clap and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello, we stomp and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we stomp and sing hello. So the first book I'm going to be reading is called Bear Snores On by Karma Wilson, and it's a Margaret K. McElderry book publication. So bears are pretty interesting creatures. They eat things like roots and berries and all sorts of other good things, and they eat so much in the fall. They can eat almost as much as their body weight because they are going to hibernate. They're going to sleep all winter long. So let's see what happens to Bear in our story. In a cave in the woods, in his deep, dark lair, through the long, cold winter, sleeps a great brown bear. Cuddled in a heap, with his eyes shut tight, he sleeps through the day and he sleeps through the night. The cold winds howl and the night sounds growl, but the bear snores on. An itty-bitty mouse, pitter-pat tiptoe, creep crawls in the cave from the fluff, cold snow. Mouse squeaks, too damp, too dank, too dark. So he lights wee twigs with a small, hot spark. The coals pip-pop and the wind doesn't stop, but the bear snores on. Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the den. Mouse cries, "Who's there?" And a hare hops in. "Ho, Mouse," says Hare, "long time no see." So they pop white corn and they brew black tea. Mouse sips wee slurps and Hare burps big burps. But the bear snores on. A badger scuttles by, snuffs at the air.
I smell yummy yums. Perhaps we can share? I've brought honey nuts,
Badger says with a grin.
Let's divvy them up, cozy down, and dig in.
And they nibble and they munch with a chew, chomp, crunch. But the bear snores on. A gopher and a mole tunnel up through the floor. Then a wren and a raven flutter in through the door. Mole mutters,
"What a night!"
"What a storm," twitters wren, and everybody clusters in the great bear's den. They tweet and they titter, they chat and they chitter, but the bear snores on. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. Hare stokes the fire, and the mouse seasons stew. Then a small pepper fleck makes the bear. He blows and he sneezes, and the whole crowd freezes. And the bear wakes up. Bear gnarls and he snarls. Bear roars and he rumbles. Bear jumps and he stomps. Bear growls and he grumbles.
You've snuck in my lair and you've had all the fun, but me, I was sleeping. I've had none.
And he whimpers and he moans and he wails and he groans, and the bear blubbers on. Mouse squeaks,
"Don't fret, don't fuss, look, see. We can pop more corn and we can brew more tea."
Bear gulps, bear gobbles, he sighs with delight, then he spins tall tales through the blustery night. When the sun peeks up on a crisp, clear dawn, Bear can't sleep. But his friends snore on. The end. Okay, so I would love to share one of my favorite flannel boards with you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little penguins, and they are standing in a row, aren't they? All in a nice line. And they all have different color hats on, don't they? This penguin has a what color hat? Yellow. What color is this penguin's hat? Orange. And what about the one in the middle? What color is this penguin's hat? Pink, yeah. What about this one? What color is this penguin's hat? Red. And our last penguin, what color is this penguin's hat? It is green. So we have our penguins and they're all standing in a row. And I also have these giant balls of snow. And they're going to roll down the hill and they're going to crash into our penguins. Can you all say splat with me really loud? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Splat! So when you see my snowball falling down, I want you to yell the word splat with me, okay? So the story goes like this. 5 little penguins standing in a row. Rolling down the hill comes a big ball of snow. The snowball hits a bump. And it comes down with a splat! And now all you can see is the little penguin's hat. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little penguins standing in a row. Rolling down the hill comes a big ball of snow. The snowball hits a bump. And it comes down with a, ready? Splat! Now all you can see is the little penguin's hat. We have 1, 2, 3. Only 3 left. 3 little penguins standing in a row. Rolling down the hill comes a big ball of snow. The snowball hits a bump. And it comes down with a splat! Oh no! Now all you can see is the little penguin's hat. How many are left? 1, 2. 2 little penguins standing in a row. Rolling down the hill comes a big ball of snow. The snowball hits a bump. And it comes down with a splat! Now all you can see is the little penguin's hat. 1 little penguin standing in a row. Rolling down the hill comes a big ball of snow. The snowball hits a bump, and it comes down with a splat. Now all you can see is the little penguin's hat. So the next book I'd like to share with you is called William's Winter Nap by Linda Ashman. It's a Hyperion Books publication. This book has a lot of good hibernating animals in it. But it all starts with our little friend William. In a house on a hill that's tall and steep, there's a boy named William who's ready to sleep. He drinks his cocoa, climbs in bed, he fluffs the pillow beneath his head, he then burrows down for a nice long nap, but wakes up to the sound of a tap, tap, tap.
Excuse me, but I've lost my way. I'm cold and tired. May I please stay?
Will says, yes, I'll scooch a bit. There's room for two. I'm sure we'll fit. The two climb in and curl up tight. They yawn. Say, good night. Good night. It's quiet. Just the clocks. Tick, tock. But wait, what's that? A knock, knock, knock.
Oh, what a lovely, cozy place. Can you spare a smidge of space?
Will says, yes, we'll scooch a bit. There's room for three. I'm sure we'll fit. The three climb in and curl up tight. They yawn and say good night.
Good night.
It's peaceful in the sleepy room until that is the boom, boom, boom.
My toes are numb, my tail is too. Okay if I come in with you?
Will says, yes, we'll scooch a bit. There's room for four. I'm sure we'll fit. The four climb in and curl up tight. They yawn. Say good night.
Good night.
Ping, ping, ping. Could that be the rain? No, pebbles on the window pane.
May I come in? I need some rest. I promise I'm a perfect guest.
It's kind of loud. Will says, yes, we'll scooch a bit. There's room for five. I'm sure we'll fit. The five climb in and curl up tight. They yawn. Say good night.
Good night.
The sound of snoring soft and low, then crunch. Some footsteps in the snow. A note is slipped beneath the door. It says, do you have room for just one more?
I'd rather not. Too squished.
No space.
There's got to be some other place.
We don't have room.
Too hard to fit.
No way.
We can't consider it.
Well, that's not very nice. I mean, we'll let them in, huh? Will says, if it's someone small, it might not be so hard at all. He tugs the door to see who's there. Uh-oh. Oh my. What now? A bear!
I saw you light on through the trees. I'm lonely. May I join you, please?
Bear shivers in the falling snow.
I see. No room. That's fine. I'll go.
It's awfully cold.
The snow, the ice.
He'd keep us warm.
He seemed quite nice.
They all say, wait! We'll scooch a bit. There's room for six. Somehow, we'll fit. The six climb in and curl up tight. They yawn and say, good night. Good night. Sweet dreams, my friends, says Will. Sleep tight. I'll see you in the warm spring light. Get all of our friends hibernating. The end. So I wanted to do one more activity with you today. It's a mindfulness breathing activity. So this is something that you can do at home if you're feeling just a little too excited or you just want to stop and refocus your attention. It's called the elevator. So you're all going to find a nice cozy seat and sit up really straight with me. And then you're going to put one hand by your belly button and one hand on top of it. And just like an elevator goes up and down a building, you're going to take deep breaths in and then pretend that your building is going up. And when you breathe out, it's going back down. So we're going to do it 3 times. Are you ready? So take a deep breath in and out. In and out. Last time, in and out. Thank you for doing that mindfulness activity with me. I just want to remind all my families out there that if you are doing our kindness challenge, which I really hope you are, there's a few more days left to log your hours and your activities on Beanstack for a chance to win a prize in December. Also, if you're not a member of our Facebook group, please join. It's called SCPL, Youth and Families. But for now, we're going to sing our goodbye song. So we're going to clap our hands and wave and stomp our feet. Are you ready to sing with me? Okay. It goes like this. We wave and say goodbye. We wave and say goodbye. With our friends it's story time. We wave and say goodbye. We clap and say goodbye. We clap and say goodbye. With our friends it's story time. We clap and say goodbye. We stomp and say goodbye. We stomp and say goodbye. With our friends it's story time. We stomp and say goodbye. Bye, friends.